Hey everybody, it is Tuesday and it's 2 o'clock, so that means it is time for Top 5 Tuesday. I'm your host from CrateInsider.com, Kate Dillon, and I just want to thank you for being here. So we're going to kick off Top 5 Tuesday with talking about what we're giving away this week. And this week's giveaway comes from our friends over at ProFabrication Headers and Exhaust. Of course, we sell their dirt late model headers, and we'll be adding their asphalt headers too. So those will be coming onto our store pretty shortly coming up. But here we have a t-shirt from ProFab, and all you need to do to enter our drawing is just leave a comment. You can say hi, you can leave an emoticon, drop in a question. I love seeing questions. Feel free to drop in a question or comment, but anything that will qualify you for our giveaway. And at the end of this video, I'll bring up random number generator, and I'll just put in how many comments there are. It'll pop out a number, and that means you'll win. So you can win our ProFab Headers and Exhaust t-shirt. So I want to say hi to some folks this week. So I see we have a lot of people jumping in. I see Lucas and Brad and James, and also Fly and Brian. You caught us live again, which is awesome. Danny, yes, hello West Coast. He always calls me East Coast, so he's West Coast there in Oregon. And James, so thank you all for being here. I don't really have a long show. I do want to take just a moment. So I've been gone. I actually was in Phoenix, Arizona for the last week, basically, because I flew out first thing on Wednesday, and I just came back yesterday afternoon, and I was at a conference way outside of racing, but just learned a lot and a little bit of motivation there. And one thing we talked about was dreaming bigger. And I was like, you know what? I just really want to bring that message to you guys, because I know how it is. We can all get caught up in our like I need to buy another tire, or I need to buy this, or just need to get enough gas to the track. I mean, there's those areas along our path, but sometimes just take a moment and think about where you want to go. What is your bigger dream? And yeah, I mean, that's my big thing, I guess. It sounds a little woo-woo, but we're going to roll with it anyway. So dream bigger, and I know that I'm working on dreaming bigger as well. So we'll just do this. I'll do this together. I do have a second giveaway, by the way. And that second giveaway, if you know what my sign said last week, then just drop that as a comment, and we'll do a separate drawing at the end. And what you're going to win there, this is one of our new Crate Insider Sling grips. I saw these from one of those, those companies that do the embroidery, or they've got all the little giveaway type stuff. I just thought it was really cool, because here's what it is. It's like an elastic band that goes to the back of your phone, and look at that. So then now it looks like I'm magically holding my phone. So magic. So that's just kind of fun. So it's called a Sling grip, and I got them. Of course, it says Crate Insider on it, so you can be sporting some Crate Insider logo gear out there. And that actually is just a separate drawing, if you know what my sign said last week. So with that, we are going to jump right into Top 5 Tuesday, and in the number 5 spot this week as a product that's been one of our favorites, been on Top 5 Tuesday. I don't know how many times, but a lot. I'd say hundreds, but we only do it once a week, and it hasn't been that many years. But they did just change their label. So apparently, I mean, this is new. I knew they were changing labels, but our pictures on our website don't even match what the product labels look like. So I guess I need to take some new pictures, but that's okay. It's a fantastic product, and it's the Daytona 1 XL1 engine treatment. As many of you know, I don't have a race car of my own, so there are a lot of these products that really, that I don't have a race car, so I don't put them on there. But this is one product that I do use in my passenger car. And the biggest reason I use it is because it saves me on gas mileage, and I know it's going to make my engine last longer. I mean, I already drive a 4-cylinder, and it's going to last for almost forever. But why not go ahead and take it that extra mile and let my car dream bigger as well, right? Or at least go farther, faster, all those things. But in a race car, the reason why we use this in a race car is because it cuts down on parasitic drag, and it binds as it goes through. It's an oil additive, so you put it in with your oil, and it's meant to bind with ferrous metals at a molecular wet level. So what does that really mean? You know how anything with iron is going to have jaggedy edges on it? What this does, it binds to it and makes it a smoother, slicker surface, so you have less friction. Guess what? With less friction, you have less heat. With less friction, you have you're able to release more horsepower. So that's really why we use it in a race car, is to get more horsepower. But I like to talk about why it works, and it's a fantastic product. So the Daytona 1 XL1 engine treatment comes in a couple sizes, but this happens to be the 64 ounce. This would be good for about 4 oil changes, and this container runs $75.83. So we'll have links in the comments wherever you're seeing this. Of course, I'm doing this live on Facebook, but later on we post this on YouTube, then you'll see the links there as well. So you just click on over to the link and then you can pick it up on our website. Remember, the picture is going to look different until I get that fixed. All right, so that's in the number 5 spot. And now next up in the number 4 spot, a product or a company we've been working with, gosh, since almost the beginning of Crate Insider, and that is our friends at Jones Racing Products. So this week in the number 4 spot is our Jones front drive system. So I love how they've done this picture here, so you can see that it comes with the pulleys, it comes with the belt, has a spare belt with it. It's all set up, works incredibly well for 602s or 604s. You want to use it with the short style water pump that, you can buy an Edelbrock or a Stewart, any of those, the short style water pumps, and that just fits on there beautifully. And this system here runs 226.17. All right, next up in the number 3 spot this week is our plug wires, our custom fit plug wires for a 602. Now we have these for a 604 as well. To be completely transparent, they are almost exactly the same, almost. There's only one difference between them. If you're going to order the 602 wires, these are meant really for an HEI. So with an HEI, you don't need a coil wire. So the set for a 602 does not come with a coil wire. The set for the 604 is because the lengths we need, so wire 1 for cylinder 1 or wire 8, they're all marked, with each cylinders. The lengths are all the same between those 2 sets of spark plug wires. But with the 602 set, there's no coil wire, and with the 604 set, then that one comes with a coil wire. So it's always HEI style, but these are really meant for if you are actually running an HEI. So these are a good economical wire that work really well. I mean, obviously they're made by Moroso, and they know, those guys know what they're doing. And this set of plug wires runs $98.95. All right, that brings us to the number 2 spot this week. And last week on Top 5 Tuesday, we featured, I love all of the companies that I work with. So you guys probably hear that all the time, like, oh, and these guys are great, and I love them, or but all of that. So we did talk last week about LSM Racing Products, and really, again, another company that is just fantastic, has been super supportive of Crate Insider for so long. Wonderful friends now, that we've built that relationship over years, and I absolutely love their products. And so this one is the valve spring changing tool, and I'd love to say it's funny. The fact that it's one of the very first videos we made was how to change valve springs. So part of it is that the video has been out there for a long time, but it's, we've progressed a lot in making video over the years. And so it's a little embarrassing to see that video today, like before I even owned a tripod or like a real camera. I just shot it with my phone, trying to stand still and all of that. But, hey, as long as it helps somebody, that's the important part. But the tool itself is the valve spring changing tool. And this one runs $218.98, and we love it. Really solid. We've got the T6061, T6 aluminum. I think I might have an extra T in there, but it's a super strong aluminum, anodized. It's going to last for a really long time. So that's our valve spring changer. Definitely highly recommended. And there it is in the number 2 spot. And we just got a shipment of them too. So I'm pretty excited about that as well, that we've got those now in stock. We kind of ran through them pretty quick. All right, well, we're almost at the top spot. So let me take a look at some of the comments here and see if anyone has any questions. I see some folks got my sign. Oh, Flying Brian asked, what are the wrench organizers called? That's a wrench boss up there. Up on my shelf is a wrench boss. It's really kind of at an angle. It doesn't hold them at a vertical, but it's called a wrench boss. There we go. There's the wrench boss. And you can find that in I think it's under the shop tools in the tools section of the website. We got South Carolina in the house and Nebraska. I love how we've got people from all over the place. So gosh, and thank you very much for having I got the compliment here from Superior Bearings. Love the folks over there. We're gonna be doing something special with Superior Bearings, so stay tuned, and I'll have something really special coming out that Superior and I are working on together, and pretty excited about. I love having those big dreams for sure. So yes, well, thank you. Oh my gosh, I just love to see the energy in the room today. You guys are so fantastic. Oh, and Steve, he got his sling grip, and it's pretty slick. I love them. I do. I've got them on both my phones, and it's super handy to have. And I guess I'm like crash testing them myself as much as the phone is in my hand, and they don't just pop off. Like I tried to use those pop socket things and they just fall off for me, but this has stayed on there and I'm pretty happy about it. All right, so with that brings us to the top spot this week. And I should do a picture because I didn't bring him into the office here, but our header set from ProFab. I know, kind of takes you back to the beginning when we were giving away our ProFab t-shirt, but we've worked really closely with ProFab. Those are actually the Dynatech, the designed by Hendron Racing Engines, but produced by Dynatech, the anti-reversion mufflers that are on this set of headers. And then what's great is ProFab is working with those, and we're working it all together. So those are steel, and then the headers themselves are stainless. We're seeing lots of guys get some great victories with those. So it's been really exciting. And that set of headers runs $1,700. I do have one set in stock, and we've got more on the way. But they've been going really fast. They've really surprised. ProFab's been a little surprised at what we bring in from this Crate Insider crowd over here. So I have every one of you to thank for that. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring up my random number generator. And you guys know sometimes I remember to have it up and sometimes I just don't. So guess what today is. All right. And I do have Alex in the studio today to help me out here. So he's gonna, oh, actually I can do this one because it came in really, it's an easy number. So John Pinsanyal, I don't know how to say your name. John with the checkered flags, you are the winner of our ProFab shirt here. Right here. So what you can do is just please, John, send me a private message with your address and I will send that shirt out. But we're not quite done yet. We've got one more drawing to do. And I am going to do that. So I will have an answer for that for who wins the sling grip. I'll have that answer in just a moment. But I'm going to take a look and see if there are any other questions here that you guys have. I even have Colorado here. So Danny O'Neill, West Coast, I'll be sending this out to you. You bet. So congratulations. You are our winner of the sling grip. So congratulations to John. Congratulations to Danny. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here this week. I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at 2 o'clock for Top 5 Tuesday. And remember, dream bigger. I'll see you next week.